This is a demonstration of the propaganda technique, subliminal messages. Advertising agencies will use subliminal messages or subliminal images to market their product. Some have used ways to darken just part of an image, so it might say sex across the forehead of an individual in a magazine and such. I was told by numerous people that the Watchtower Society was using subliminal images, subliminal messages to try to trick the minds of their members. I personally wasn't able to find anything like this. As a matter of fact, one person actually told me that if you look on page 4 of this particular magazine, August Awake 2004, something like that, he said you'll see this image that's superimposed over another image if you look carefully. And he says, look behind the man in the tie, look behind the neckline or something like that. And I didn't even see a picture of a man in a tie. It was like a picture of the earth with something revolving around it, something like that. It had nothing to do with what this person was telling me. I thought the person might be crazy, or he was an evil apostate trying to trick me into believing something that just didn't exist. What I found out later is that the Watchtower Society does use different photos depending on demographics, what part of the world the magazine's being distributed to. So it was very possible the person was seeing something in the magazine he was looking at that in this part of the world where I am, I wasn't seeing. So I began to realize maybe the person wasn't crazy after all, and I wished I could have seen what he was talking about. I would have really liked to see it. Well, I got this publication from the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society. It's called Apply Yourself to Reading and Writing, which is a tool used to help people who are new at reading and writing, and it's been helpful to some degree, helping them learn to read and write. It's printed by the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society in 1997. It's been copyrighted, and I'd like to just show you some things I found in it. Now in it, it follows a pretty logical format. After reading each word, ask the student if it begins with the sound of D. Do, did, devil, year, day, does. Okay, so year doesn't start with the letter D. So it's easy for a student to then see how this publication works, and they can learn to read and then eventually write as well. So I thought it was a pretty nifty tool to help people. And as I was looking through it, I started to notice some things like this. After reading each word, ask the student if it begins with the sound of H. Heart has hope. My Hannah hit. Okay, heart has hope. It almost makes logical sense. They all begin with the letter H, and it kind of says something there. But what about my Hannah hit? Well, certainly the Watchtower Society wouldn't be advocating hitting a woman. They've made it very clear that such thoughts are bad. So we can size that up as being a mere coincidence that it says my Hannah hit. Notice this one. After reading each word, ask the student if it begins with the sound of K. Kitchen, kiss, good, kill, kid. Good, kill, kid. Certainly the Watchtower Society wouldn't be supporting killing children, and that it would be good to kill children. No. That has to be a coincidence too. And socking women, you know, socking like pow, that wouldn't be good. Rock, kick, lock, sock, woman. Kick, sock, woman? Nah. There's no way the Watchtower Society would be condoning something like that. It wouldn't be a subliminal message. Jehovah's Witnesses are known for their mixed-race marriages. After reading each word, ask the student if it ends with the sound of X. Wax, vex, mix, race, box. Mix, race. As I was one of Jehovah's Witnesses, it was stressed pretty much to surrender, sacrifice our lives for the ministry. And I was a pioneer, full-time minister. I often felt like my life as a person was pretty empty. But I would always justify it because I was always out in the ministry, and I felt, well, I'll have 1,000 years to live my life, and I'll forward the kingdom now. Not fully realizing that what I was actually forwarding was the Watchtower Society brand of religion. I could have been forwarding the Seventh-day Adventist brand of religion, or the Unification Church brand of religion with the Moonies. And I would have justified it the same way. I thought I had the truth, and really, I had no identity. I had the identity of an ant. Notice page 12 of the Reading and Writing brochure. Love, life, last, like Lord Ant. Coincidence? This has been a demonstration of the propaganda technique, subliminal messages.